But let's start off first. First game of the day, Florida State. And normally we do 6 games, but we're going to do 8 today because there's just so many great matchups. First game of the day, Florida State at Clemson. Clemson is +2. The over-under is 55.5. I got to be honest, I was all over Florida State in this game, but they looked terrible this past week. And again, maybe that's a look ahead to Clemson. Maybe that's just kind of the same deal with Texas. They kind of got in a lull. But the only difference is Florida State almost gave that game away. And I am a little bit more concerned because their offense doesn't seem to be clicking like it was against Clemson. Like, I don't know what's happened to Keon Coleman, why he's not playing, but that was kind of weird to me. So the +2 is a weird line for me because I feel like Florida State is better than Clemson and a lot more than 2 points. So give me Florida State. I just feel like this is the game they've had circled for a long time, and I think they got a lot of their bad football out last week.
Yeah, I mean, again, Florida State's the better team this year. I think it is difficult when you try to become king. It's kind of like Georgia and Alabama. Like, when is that? When is that gonna over? Like, when is Florida State gonna be the team now in the ACC? And again, with realignment and stuff, who knows where everybody's going to be. But for this year, it's like, Clemson's been the big dog on campus. Florida State had a huge win against LSU earlier this year. This a little different. This is at Clemson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough environment to play in. Clemson has their backs against the wall. Everybody's saying that, the Dabo era is over. Let's see how they respond. I think Klubnik, he's looked terrible this year. He's looked really good. Shipley, I don't know what's going on with that. He hasn't looked that great this year. It looks, they're kind of bringing in a couple different backs. So I just don't know what to expect from Clemson at all. The home field is the only reason I'm like taking this long to kind of figure it out. But yeah, give me Florida State. Because I just think that I'm almost wanting to take the under in this game. I do think this game's got under written all over it. I think that's how Clemson wins the game. So give me Florida State, and I think it could be an ugly game. So I like Florida State, and I like the under.
If this game was at night, are you adding under on this, or are you just saying that you like the under?
I'm going to add under on it. I like both plays. I think Florida State can win an ugly game because I think Jordan Travis can make broken plays into something, and I think that's going to end up being the difference of the game. Is like Jordan Travis it's going to be an ugly game, I feel like, and I think Jordan Travis is going to find a way to make enough plays for them to win the game. So I definitely think this will be within a touchdown. But give me Florida State in the under.
Yeah, it kind of feels like to me, kind of like Alabama at Texas. Now Clemson obviously is better off than Texas was last year at the beginning of the year, but I kind of feel like I did with Bryce Young in that game. Like he's just going to make 2 or 3 plays that are winning plays, and that's what's going to put him over the edge. If this game was at night, I think I might pick Clemson to win, but sometimes those daytime games can be weird. So I got to go with a better team, and I think that's Florida.